Well, hello there, everybody. You might be asking yourself, why the heck is he back here? We finished this game. Yes, we did indeed, but there's a huge but involved. We missed an entire character. And I want to record this as a sort of bonus episode. I didn't want to stream it again because we have to repeat a lot of content, so I'm like, yeah, let's do this as a bonus episode. So we can only unlock this character after we go after the barbecue with Jesse. So I'm gonna play up until there with a new game. And yeah. See you there. So we're right here, and as you can see, my character looks different. And can I show? No, I cannot show. Wait, this says priority. What Phoenix can't do, Miles Edgeworth can do better, except for saying their name. Oh well. So I just did the not Thanksgiving, 4th of July barbecue, and right over here is a date, which I never went to in my first playthrough, and let's see what's up with that. You arrive just as Hearst drives away. It seems someone died. Hello there. A young person stares down the street after it.
Goodbye.
Until next time, Alice. Farewell.
Who's Alice?
Don't talk about her. You didn't know her.
Oops.
Oh, it's you.
You know me?
Huh. Why did you come here? Never mind that right now. Answer me. Why did you come here?
I mean, just exploring. They pursed their lips, eyes dark.
No, I meant Verona Beach. You're the cause of all this, you know.
I'm so confused. I don't know what's going on.
The monsters, the universe thrown out of balance.
Okay.
If it weren't for you, maybe Alice would still be alive.
Okay. I literally just met this person and I already killed someone. Whoops. Their shape begins to change.
Maybe I should just end you and see if status quo returns.
Oh great, we're already about to die. But nice to see a backwards transition at least. Goddammit, I can't speak today. They seem serious. This seems like an important decision. Your life is on the line. Oh god. Wait, don't, please.
Weak of will. Like prey.
The scythe moves closer to you, as if enticed by your vulnerable pleading. There's a moment of silence as a breeze passes between you.
Fine. I can't just kill a random person I just met. I guess. Even you.
I mean, he's got a point.
Pretty human.
Hush.
At least the bird likes me. Uncertainty passes over their features.
So, why did you come to Verona Beach?
Who even are you?
I'm Rowan. My threat wasn't personal, I assure you. But I suppose I would also feel angry in your situation. Though with the way you pleaded for your life, I thought you'd be a... what's the word in common parlance? Doormat.
Thank you.
Oh well. The reason you came to Verona Beach doesn't particularly matter. My grandmother is gone either way.
Whoops.
And you're here now. We'll have to survive somehow, in spite of your chaos.
That's not... God damn. Can I... What... Okay, wait. Chaos? That doesn't make any sense. He just said this because the dungeons survive. Can I wield you?
No. No, I refuse. That sounds rather gruesome.
No.
Besides, I have work to do, and can't be running off to deal with minor infestations.
Rep.
Someone's violating the laws of nature. There's a wrongness, rippling. You've been seeing weapons damaged, haven't you? It's a pattern of evil intent.
That do be evil intent.
Only a witch of very high caliber can hope to make things right again. And I should get back to it. That's what Alice would have wanted.
Are you a witch? They don't acknowledge your question and turn away.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. They disappear into the house, leaving you alone on the street. Well, rip. I actually don't remember what I have to do next. I think I have to go to the dungeon and leave immediately. Yeah, sure. I don't know, give me to 5 and then I'm gonna go back up. Yeah, so I kinda ran through the dungeon, like real fast, this time around. Turns out this game's a lot easier when you know what you're doing. Well,
I hope we weren't followed.
Well, and on the other hand also, I noticed this setting, which lets me take 50% less damage, so that also helped, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna go back, and I think... Yep. You find a scrap of paper has been slipped into your window from outside, and why can't I read today? This was not a great... this is not a great day to record this bonus episode, but whatever. The paper is thick and strong, as if torn from an old book. It has a series of numbers and markings on it, some are upside down. Do try looking up the numbers as a book classification and a few configurations. Most return no results, until you do get one hit. The first 6 numbers give you a title called Surprising Mystics from 1955. You study it for a while but aren't sure how to use this information helpfully. You set the puzzle aside for now, itching for a more physical challenge. It looks like another beautiful Californian day outside. Do I have to waste another day? Oh. Oh. It's my mom. Yeah, but is it... We're eloping. No, no! Oh god. It's not by... Oh god. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's try that again. I mean, I actually know the numbers. Oh. It's my mom again. I know the numbers. Because obviously I looked this up, so... I could just get on with it. But, like, you know. You know how it is. Okay. Your eyes happen on the weird slip of paper from the other day. You wonder if maybe it's somehow a phone number? It could be. You pull out your phone and enter a... 207. You enter in each number that's right side up. Finally, I've been waiting. I solved your riddle. There were multiple meanings in the numbers, but good enough. It's Rowan. Come to my house when you have a moment. I have a use for you. They hang up. Well, let's get going. Let's get going. Whoa. Also, yes, I'm gonna ignore all the dates. Which makes me sad, but like, we are here for one purpose and one purpose only. And that is Rowan. So yeah. You find Rowan waiting outside the mansion. They give you a brief nod. I suppose you want me to invite you in for tea. Because people do that. Well, I mean, I do like tea. It was just a message, with multiple layers. Now let's go. I've waited long enough. I was going to go look for an herb on the mountain. Crowley thought you might want to help. The bird looks at you pointedly from Rowan's shoulder. Nice to meet you, Crowley. Crowley bobs his head, clicking his beak.
Pretty human.
Ooh, thank you. I got complimented by a bird. Now that is epic. If he vouches for you, that's good enough for me. Let's get going. I'd enjoy a hike.
Yes.
It's settled then. They start walking off towards the hills. You walk together along a narrow trail in silent companionship. Ooh, pretty. Here, Alice once found laurel, sumac, and black sage here somewhere. Since the hike is over, you probably want to sit down, please. Just rest here, right on this rock. I'll be back. Do I want to help? I do want to help.
No.
Thanks, but no. I'll handle this. Stay put. God damn it. They wade into the underbush without looking back. Brush, not bush, whatever. You wait for a while. The breeze is soft and the sun is warm. But a person can only take so much breeze and sun. You start feeling antsy. I mean, I do want to explore. You follow the trail that Rowan's footsteps have made in the brush. You think you see them and turn a corner to find it was just a shadow. Aww. After a while you realize you're not even sure you're following the trail. You're alone, lost in the wilderness, your phone has no reception. I'm just gonna go back. You soon find your way back to the rock. And they angy. Only moments later, Rowan returns. Wow, you actually waited? You must be less chaotic than I'd assumed. Let's just keep that one part quiet while I explored the area. I found the laurel sumac, but not the black sage. I wonder. I mean... No. You decide not to give a gift right now. Oh well, it's too late anyway. What do you wonder? What do you wonder?
No.
It doesn't matter. I have to face this. It's just me now. Miles, I have something important to ask you. Heavy. Heavy finishes create a temporary gravity while pulling enemies towards the center. If you were to wield me, what would be your end goal? Rowan laughs darkly. Oh god. Flattery or sincerity? I can't tell. Perhaps I'll never know. They lead you down the mountain, silent in thought. Lost in thoughts, all alone. At the edge of dawn. At the edge of town. They pull a black rectangle from their pocket. Our dark prisms are connected. Okay. They poke their prism and your phone vibrates. I don't know if our purposes align quite, but call on me if souls need harvesting.
Farewell.
For now.
Goodbye.
They go on their separate way and you head home. Yes! Got the edgy person. Whoa! Okay. Our journey is begun. We are the fool. Oh my god, this is okay, I'm gonna have to drop all the tarot card references. I was about to say this is a Persona reference, but like Persona references also, so it isn't technically a Persona reference, but whatever. Indeed. Though I've lost my high priestess. Hey, so I'm really very sorry for how I acted when we met. I was really emotional and I took it out on you and that was wrong. Can you please forgive me? Forgive him. You just tried to kill me. It's no biggie. Thank you. Godspeed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ignore all the other messages. So we're gonna go dunj. I mean, Let's go! I'm excited actually. I do like his weapon design, and I like the sequence of like, I don't know, untransforming.
The acoustics here are strange. Perhaps it is interdimensional.
Whoa. Whoa. Now that is epic. That is indeed very epic. Do, do, do. They are pretty slow though. I do like the gravity pull. That is nice. Saying to... Whoa, dodged that one. I mean, I'm not sure what to do. I mean, technically we have already seen all of this, but I feel like... Ow. Sorry. I feel like a big part of this also includes the gameplay. Like, how Rowan plays and stuff. So I don't really want to skip the dunj. Let's just try to get through this as quickly as possible. Also, by the way, I changed the beverages to coffee to better fit, you know, Miles Wright in this case, actually. You know, it's Phoenix Edgeworth and Miles Wright. Makes sense, right? Bins. So, yeah. We're going through this. At least... Alright, the kitty. At least the early levels. Find her brass knuckles and its pocket. The energy of this pocket is different from the others. Meow. Meow. As you touch them, it begins to scratch and grow. Kitty! Kitty! It's so cute. Meow. Nice kitty. The cat eyes you warily, but it allows you to come closer. You find a phone number on its collar. You put it into your phone before it scrambles off. Nice. Got the kitty. Sadly, we won't be spending any time with the kitty. Look at that radius. God damn. Whoa. Whoa. Do, do, do. One thing I'm missing is my freaking zine. We reap what we sow. God damn it. The one that made made me a friend and helped me in battle. I really do miss that. Die. Okay. Lol. Whoa! Okay. Back to walking, no more gliding. Control. Let's do the challenge room, why not? Oh god, help. No, my little friend would be really helpful here. Right about here. But yeah, I didn't really explore the floors. I just wanted to get through this as fast as possible. I mean, makes sense, right? I literally have played this before. I mean, I think... Okay, so I'm gonna complete this, but I think I'm gonna cut after this floor. Just so we only have the, like, I only show gameplay of, like, after we reach a rank. Another rank, so, you can see what kind of abilities I get, but you don't have to watch everything. So I'm gonna, like... I'm gonna cut to the dates and story, whatever, and then after I reach another rank, and get a new ability. I'll show one floor. And then I'm gonna cut to the next state and so on and so forth. I hope that makes sense. I mean, you'll see what I mean. It's just, I mean, on the other hand, I have some of these. Yeah, I'm gonna show these too when I hope I'm thinking about that. Oh god, this is gonna be so much work for me, but whatever. Just so to save you guys some time. Ah, you decorated this place. It's festive. You're welcome. I didn't realize this sort of thing was to your taste. I suppose we don't know each other that well after all. We literally just met, technically. They stare into your eyes with unnerving intensity, unblinking. Yes, I suppose that's how it has to be. I see. Well then. Indeed. They give you a sharp, knowing nod. Wow. That was very indeed of you, Rowan. Da 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 da. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this one on screen still. Like that's literally only 0.5. I only have to find I either have to find the date spot or the next floor and then we're done. God damn it. Ugh. Come on. I found steel. I hope I didn't steal it from anyone. And why am I going so close in? I don't need to go that close. I have freaking range. I have range. Yeah. I did end up playing very recklessly. Whoa. Is this brave or foolishness? Well, foolishness, I think in my case. Because I was like, eh, I've got a shield. They only do half damage, but half damage is still a lot. Ouch. And I'm like playing very bad with them. God damn it. I mean, why am I even fighting these guys? I don't need to. I literally don't need to. Control. I do like the La Rosa dungeon music, and that was a mistake. Foxhood, yes, I can be a furry again. I can be a furry again. Do bam. Ah, no. God damn it. I mean, I think it wouldn't even be bad if I died now. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Ooh. Wow, I found both the date spot and the next floor. Oh well. Ah yes, spirits. Did I ever tell you about the time I met Jack Daniel? The Jack Daniel? He's a bit of a narcissist, even after death, but energetic, if we let him talk about himself. After death? Well, I spoke with his resident echo more than his spirit per se, but yes. Fame is powerful in the emotional realm. People like Mr. Daniel thrive there. His whiskey's reportedly often not the best, but he said that wasn't the point. He had other goals. What goals? Rowan shrugs uncertainly. I didn't want to interrupt. The connection is weak. He probably saw the unusual. The usual love or power or both. Rowan's eyes you thoughtfully, but shrugs again, standing and stretching. Enough of this. Okay. Let's go. I do love the La Rosa music. Hey. No. I didn't want to change. Can I go up? Nope. Okay. We can play if you like. I'm not terrible. Teach me? Teach me about bazongas. As you wish, pay close attention. This is ancient wisdom. The bazongas are ancient wisdom. The trajectories of pool balls can only be predicted for 7 collisions at most. After that, the magnetic field of audience members make the calculations impossible. So there you have it. Just calculate the first collision and don't worry about the rest. Then take a small bow, indicating the ledge is complete. Thanks. Not at all. It's the best I could do. Thanks for the diversion. The monsters await us. I hope you're as merciless when it comes to the monsters. They hold their hilt out to you in invitation. Yes, let me touch you. And now I'm gonna die. Oh no. Oh no. Your heart rate is increased. Be alert. Oh no. Dead. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Let's go home and see Rowan for our first actual date. Oh, this freaking man. I swear to freaking God. Sorry, that was crowdy. I could use your help. An appraiser's coming to assess my inheritance and I don't wish to be alone with them. Will you come? Of course. Thank you. Also let Crowley type more. I mean your trip is halfway over. Phoenix Cat, let's go. Let's go. Okay. I don't know why I'm making this, I thought it's cool. And now I'm edgy Miles. You know that? God damn it. No, I want to be... Yes. This is Miles Edgeworth, ladies and gentlemen. And everything in between. That is Miles Edgeworth. Okay. Let's go to Rowan and ignore everybody else. I want the edge. The mansion's front door does not have a doorbell, only a raven-headed door knocker. I'm gonna be gentle. The door is cold against your fingers as you nervously tap it. The door swings open. It seems dark inside. Hello? A hoarse chuckle reaps from within the mansion.
Nothing more.
Only this and nothing more. Okay. You hesitant. Wait. Is that Rowan narrating me? You hesitantly step inside, but it's so dark that it takes your eyes a moment to adjust. A hoarse chuckle reaps from a shadow.
Nothing more.
Only this and nothing more.
Hush.
Hush, Crowley. No jokes right now, please. Oh wait, that was Crowley. Please, don't mind him. Thank you for coming. The tea is nearly ready.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. You find you're in the sitting room that smells of dusty feathers and moldy fabric.
Good day.
Welcome. The appraiser will be here soon. Don't let him walk all over us, alright? He seems both lonely and bitter, which is dangerous. Let us light the torch. Follow my lead. Let's use a light touch. Torch? How did I read that so wrong? No, well?
No.
Well, not well, no, but he isn't subtle.
Nothing more.
He thinks he's the Hierophant, or maybe Justice. But he's just a knight of swords. Nothing more. A knock on the door interrupts you both, which then opens. And I feel like I'm gonna have to sneeze. And why is Eric here? Well, hello, lovelies. I wasn't expecting you else as well. You're safe for sore eyes, huh? Are you here to bid on this estate items as well? Just a friend. Yes, another few many beautiful friends. Some folks have all the luck. Would you like some tea? I harvested the leaves just this morning.
No.
I'd rather not waste my time. No matter how exciting, my star has to be close while I'm here after all. Let's just see the blaze and be done with it. I don't know what that voice is, but it's too fun to do, so yeah. Rome brings out a long silk wrapped package that they unwrap to reveal a sword and a sickle. They're family heirlooms from the British side of the family. The British! Well, the throat is in the style of an ancient Britain around 2,000 years ago. It's fine workmanship for a replica! I give you $300 for it. Rowan clears the throat and speaks almost too quietly to be heard.
No.
It's not a replica! It's the original!
Ugh.
This is 2,000-year-old sword, my dear MB. Be reasonable. It's the blade that Boudica wielded when she defeated the Romans and chased them from Wales. Eric blinks, then blinks again. He clears his throat awkwardly, gathering his thoughts. First of all, Boudica didn't defeat the Romans. They defeated her, sadly. Imperialist propaganda. What the heck is even going on? Second of all, if you think this blade is more than 50 years old, you're dumber than you look. How dare you! No, I don't know. Am I how dare you or am I how do you know? No, I'm how dare you! I'm just stating the facts. Whether Rowan's trying to deceive me or has been deceived is a matter. Do you have a certificate or some other documentation I can expect? Rowan doesn't respond. Eric snorts and turns his attention to the sickle. Here, there is a bit of family resemblance. What is this, a cousin? You tell me. Well, it's potentially a bit older than the other. Maybe 100 years or so. What is this crest? You're the expert. No, don't sulk. It ruins your pretty forehead. Forehead. The crest adds a bit of exotic flavor. Not many collectors of sickles though, so it'd also be $300. I see. So, do we have a deal? You won't get a better offer anywhere.
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Tell your pigeon to let the adults do the negotiating, and I'll increase my offer to $350.
Facts.
Look, if you think being called a pigeon is an insult, you're hopeless. Everyone knows pigeons are the most romantic of birds. You should just go. 400, but there's my final offer. Why not reap the benefits of my expertise? I said leave. Now. Eric hesitates and looks to you, a flinty defiance in his eyes. I'm gonna have to get out. Eric deflates and mutters as he heads to the door. I make time out of my day, pro bono, and then do I even get a thank you? Reap what you sow. You use the same joke twice. Rowan shuts the door on Eric unceremoniously. Oh well, I should have known better than to trust a profane merchant. Well, besides which, his aura seems to be sickening, as if it were rotting. I mean, that do be true. I wouldn't have sold them to him even for millions. I was mostly curious. What is the sickle? The sickle belonged to that Tlachka, the great druidess of holy fire. I wanted to know what that was worth to people today, and now I do. I wish Alice were here to tell me what to do next, but then I wouldn't have this problem. Crowley preens Rowan's hair gently, making a soft clicking sound. Thank you for your support today. Yes. Dread. Gravity wells also do damage over time to any infected by them. Ooh. Gravity wells explode and do damage when they expire. Nah, I want dread. You said you wanted to wield me for love before today. You didn't need to be quite so forceful on my behalf, but I appreciate the intent. Yes! Let's go! I don't know how I've earned your loyalty, but I'm glad I have it. I mean, it's just, you're edgy, I'm edgy, it's like, we kind of connect. Would you like to offer a gift? Pizza. Ooh! Thank you, Mouse, I use it well. Please, just eat the pizza.
Goodbye.
Goodbye! Crowley, that's a bit abrupt. But yes, I will look forward to the dunj if you want to wield me. Perhaps you can go sightseeing?
Farewell.
Excellent. Good day then. You head home. Okay. You and Eric have an unhealthy resonance. I would avoid him if I were you. I'm trying. And yet his orbit grows tighter. Take care. Thank you. I'm gonna leave. So, like I said, we're gonna do one floor. And, just to see, like, his ability. Even though it shouldn't be hard to guess what his ability, or, like, it shouldn't be that spectacular to actually see in action, but, like, you know. I still want to show them all the abilities. Well, not all the abilities, because that would...
The place reeks of cologne.
Because that would mean I would have to switch my my ability. So no, I'm not gonna show every ability, but like, this is so OP. I love this. God damn it. This is so OP. The harvest, yes. Yeah. So after this floor, I'm gonna cut to the next date to save you guys some time. But yeah, fine gold chain. I don't need it. Oh, whoops. I actually didn't mean to activate the lean. No. Ouch. Ouch. Oh my god, this is so great. They're so great. Holy shit. Whoa. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Gotta love being OP. Da, da, da. Also, even more NB people. That's great. Actually. This game has literally everything. Men, women, NB people, and cats. Like, literally, what more do you want? I was about to go the stair, but like... I don't... Whoops. I thought this was a treasure chest to open. Never mind. I'm stupid. I'm doing stupid. I literally lost my train of thought. Never mind. Ouch. Boy. I'm gonna get this. I think I was like... I don't remember. I literally lost my train of thought. Da, da, da. Okay. I mean, it wasn't me. Oh. So the monsters did this? I wonder what it meant to them. Surely monsters don't pursue pair bonding with the same rituals humans do. Maybe they just use the symbols, knowing they hold power over us. I stare into your eyes with an unnerving intensity, unblinking. Yes, I suppose that's how it has to be. I see. Well done. Nothing to worry yourself over. Let's continue. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. See you guys either at the next date or the next date spot. And here we are. It's surprising to me, but I've started looking forward to our outings. Is it strange to want to be used? I like using you. Maybe we are simply symmetrical. Like I said, we just vibe. Even so, maybe we should have an outing that isn't functional. Maybe I've been spending too much time with the moon. Let's get some sun. At the park? Sure. Thank you. You're welcome. Water, yes. You know, it really hurts ignoring Valeria. But like, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Also Sawyer and Seven. God damn it. And we already did those. Kitty! Rowan finds staring You find Rowan staring off into the distance as a cat creeps up on them. Crowley seems nervous.
Nothing more.
And nothing more. The cat hunches down, ears flat, eyes fixed on Crowley, preparing to pounce. Pocket, stop! Crowley makes a loud caw, a bit like laughter. The last cat that tried to eat Crowley lost an eye, I believe. Pocket pauses, tail lashing. Pocket turns and walks away, nonchalantly, as if entirely unconcerned. Oh well. See? See, Crowley? No need for violence. Words have power. And what about you, Miles? How will you handle the forces that haunt you? You'll protect me.
Yes.
If I can. Even so, one day death will find the better of me too. Same as everyone else. Alice, my grandmother, was the strongest witch I'll probably ever meet. And even she wasn't enough. But I feel unprepared for how to care for her effects. The physical things all clean up nicely, but what about her digital remains?
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird.
Hush.
Oh, hush, Crowley. I know you put your pictures online for all to see. No shame. Oh. What kind of pictures? He has too many followers as it is, Miles. Don't encourage him. Whoops. Now that I think of it, you realize you've seen Crowley before in a few viral videos.
Pretty bird.
Pretty bird. Alice was also active on the line. On a line? Online? Many profiles and comments and so on. In the real world, our souls and tracks are worn away, much as our spiritual energies fade on that plane. Is it the same for digital traces, or are they permanent? I mean, to be honest, I never thought about it. But I think, I mean, they'd have to be deleted eventually, right? I mean, at least when there's no server left, or like the web thread shuts down or something, right? You know, the animal side of me wants her marks to be permanent, but if she didn't fade, it would also make it harder to let her go, and she would want me to move on. She was a big believer in growth. Her weapon shape was even a garden trowel. Sorry, you're probably tired of me talking about her. I just don't have anyone else to talk to. You know what I mean. Someone who isn't also grieving. Someone more normal. But maybe my sense of normal is a bit skewed. How often do I think about death, Miles? Just on my birthday, goddammit. Well, I have to, I guess. I cannot believe that's healthy, especially for one who kills with such frequency. If one deals death as a profession, such as a wielder, it's irresponsible not to consider the consequences. You're a flower crown, ooh. Though we should contemplate life as well. Speaking of which, we made this for you, together.
Pretty human.
Pretty human. Thanks, both of you. Rowan and Crowley each make a small bow, seem pleased with themselves. But there are other, even more clarifying activities for growth. Love magic, for example. I've done some calculations and it seems we may have compatible energies. Would you like to offer a gift? Vodka. Do you like a teddy bear? Ooh, no. A thoughtful gift. I sense kinship between us. No, I'm stupid. I gave it to him before the love ring unlocked. God damn it. Would you enjoy it if our bodies were to meet ritualistically, but also physically? What? Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that is basically my reaction. Sorry, I can see I've startled you. Let me ask this a different way. Would you be interested in a kiss? We may or may not explore sex later as you wish. I mean, so this would be my normal sentiment, but let's go real in. Rowan seems startled, blinking with her sun vulnerability.
Yes.
I'm glad my love making calculations were correct. We'll grow so much together, I think.
Pretty human.
Crowley, please, have some decency. Crowley grumbles and flaps away. You lean into each other, feeling a soft, comfortable warmth spread where your skin touches. You share a quiet, sunlit kiss, and you feel Latin words whisper from their lips. Oh damn! Deadly momentum. When an enemy dies, get a brief damage boost that can stick up to 3 times. Oh damn! Let's go! Rowan spends a few moments just looking at your face, thoughtful.
Farewell.
I have a lot to think about. Thank you, Miles. Blessed be. You head home. Now that was something. That was something. I got a bit sunburned, but I'm glad I saw you. And the bravery to ask you. I'll be thinking of that kiss for some time. For now, the dungeon awaits us. Indeed it does. I mean, I could make the racing game, I guess. Find gold chain. Maybe he likes gold. I don't know. Maybe he likes why do I say he? Maybe they like plants. Travel guide, summer dress. Kigurumi, fashion zine. Let's go. Do. Rowan! I want to level you up. Is that... Whoops. I dropped my pen.
I'll try not to disrupt your focus too much with my chatter.
Thank you. I was about to say, is that is that romantic? Whatever I said before. Whoa! Look at that damage. I hate how my attention span is literally not even like 2 seconds. Not even 2 seconds. Like, I know people keep saying that TikTok destroyed their freaking attention span, but like, whoops, that was way far off. But like, my attention span isn't even long enough for a TikTok video. Imagine that. Like, I think TikTok is a very tedious platform just because you have to watch videos, and I can't watch videos I'm not interested in. This is a VIP section. How adolescent. It's amusing when people try to separate themselves to feel important. Solitude has so many uses and benefits for me, but exclusion is a side effect, not the purpose. But how can you really think properly when you're not alone? Talk it through. I suppose that's what I do, but with Crowley. He is a harsh judge, but fair. Either way, a dance floor won't serve my purposes. Let's move on. Do you like gold? Ooh, they do. Thank you, Miles. I'll use it well. Use the gold. Wow. Look at the damage. Look at the damage indeed. Also, I really like the freaking bird sounds. I like the bird sounds. Oh god. Whoa! Not my boost, no! I can't believe I lost my boost. Now that is just some big sad. Whoa. Now that is pretty epic. Pretty epic. Dark Prince, I mean, probably I should wear this when I'm meeting them, right? Anyway, that was the one floor, and see you at the next date. Or the next date spot, I guess. Rowan breathed in deeply, enjoying the summer night air. They paused, looking at you thoughtfully. Perhaps it's the moonlight, but you look especially powerful here now. I leveled up. Clearly, effort and patience meet in skill, it would seem. Oh, do you like... cupcake? Ooh, they do! And we maxed noise. Thank you, Andrew, as well. It's a shame we can't fight under the moonlight all the time. We have to appreciate what we have. Oh, why did I skip this? Anyway. See you guys later! And here we are back again. Urgent. Have you seen Crowley? No. He is gone. Really gone. I don't know what to do. I'll be right there. Crowley, no. I was trying to craft some stuff. Never mind, I don't need to craft some stuff. Crowley, what you doing? Crowley, no. Where they at? Oh! Let's go.
Good day.
Not a good day for you, it seems. You find Rowan pacing back and forth, distressed.
Future.
Was it a demon, perhaps? A demon? Or a vengeful spirit? This has never happened before. Maybe I drove him away. I have been difficult lately. I've looked everywhere. I've set out his favorite snacks. It's been 2 days and no sign. Okay, looking. Oh, but what if we never find him? What if he's actually really gone? I just lost Alice. I can't stand to lose him too. It'd be more efficient to split up and look, but I don't want to be alone right now. I don't want to be alone ever, really. That's why I got a familiar in the first place. Where should we start? The pet store. The mountain?
Yes.
Yeah, then we'll have a good view from the town, and our voices will carry further too. We've no time to waste. We trek up the mountainside, calling for Crowley. Crowley! Only the breeze blows in response. Rowan grits their teeth, clearly gathering resolve. If he really is dead, then I hope it was swift and painless. Don't think about that yet.
Future.
Denial won't change reality. I must know the truth. Let's just keep looking. Maybe the beach? He likes to harass seagulls. They reach for your hand as if to hold it on the way to the beach. When I squeeze it, they release a small grateful sigh. You walk together hand in hand across town to the beach as the sun sets. Crowley! There's no sign of the raven. The seagulls play in the winds over the ocean. Crowley, you idiot, where are you? When I first bound Crowley to me as my familiar, he was just a fluffy little chick. I knew I'd probably outlive him, but I thought I'd have more time. It's only been 6 years. Oh. Talking about... Can you magically summon him?
No.
Ugh, it's not magic. It's advanced mathematics. Different elements resonate and correspond. Never mind. Anyway, I tried, but he's gone. Either on another plane, or doesn't want to answer. Rowan wipes at their eyes, clearing their throat as dusk gives way to the night. Oh, a familiar woman appears from down the beach, looking worried.
Hey.
Hi, Miles. Rowan, everything okay between you both? I heard some shouting. Everything's under control, Mandy. Miles is just helping me look for Crowley.
Aww.
Your familiar's gone missing? That doesn't sound like him. I know, he's been acting strange for a few days now. Sorry, I haven't seen or heard anything. I'll let you know if I do. You're a bird watcher?
Mm-hmm.
Of a sort. I'll ask around at the club. See you both later, I hope. She treks off down the beach thoughtfully. Rowan releases a long breath as a sigh. Let's just take the break and regroup at home. Tea will help us think. Good idea. Rowan nods, scanning the skies one last time before returning homeward. You walk back to the mansion together in an awkward silence. Rowan closes the door behind you and hesitates, brow furrowed. Do you smell that? It's like tea is brewing already. Never more. There he is, and he's floating in the air. Crowley! What in the name of all goddesses are you doing here? I've been looking everywhere for you. The raven looks away, coughing.
Nevermore.
Nevermore. Crowley flutters onto Rowan's shoulder and starts softly preening their hair. While once was enough, I'm not forgiving you that easily. I was very upset. Rowan turns to you. They still seem emotional, but you notice their shoulders are more relaxed than before. Thanks for all your help today, Miles. Without you, it would have truly been a nightmare. Rank 4. Gravity wells last longer, gravity wells are bigger. Bigger, baby. Mind if we postpone our tea? I need to give this irresponsible bird a thorough thrashing. See you in the dunj. Rowan gives you a slight smile, the first you've seen them managed all day. Rowan touches their fingertips to their lips and the air in farewell. You head home. Well, that was something. It seems Crowley was a little jealous of you. Maybe insecure too. He's not really used to me having friends, or potential lovers for that matter. On the plus side, he's bonded with the good old Roosevelt. No. Whoops. I didn't mean to press that. I'm sorry for all the fuss. Crowley's sorry too. No problem. Thanks. And back to the dungeon we go! Already at rank 4. Time's going fast. But we're making good progress.
Forward. Let us be the chariot, together.
Yes. With the power of Ryuji on our side. Are they much bigger? Doesn't seem like it, at least. Doesn't seem that much bigger, to be honest. Road, I want it bigger. I mean, at least this is combines better with the yeah, now that I think about it, that was actually not that smart, because this ability obviously combines better with the this combines better with the skill that makes the gravity wells explode, but the longer lasting one should be better for the one with the slow damage like I have, so I should have chosen the other one. I'm gonna change that, but like, I'm not gonna do an extra floor for that because we're gonna see that after that anyway, so it's gonna be fine. Ouch. Big ouch. Big ouch. Whoa. Crowley is freaking OP. And of course I mean Crowley and not freaking Rowan. Of course. Oh indeed. Machine. Wait, that's the one I need, I think. That's the one I want. That's the one I want, I think. Maybe. Hopefully. Probably. And there we got the stairs. So I'm gonna see you guys later again. Here we are, back again. You hear a tapping on your window. You see Crowley pecking at the window with a scrap of paper clutched in his talons. Open. Crowley hops inside and performs a small bow before presenting you with a note. The note reads, Dear Miles, I invite you to join me in a meditation at San Drogos. At the bottom there's a roughly scratched sorry. Crowley clicks his beak, watching you curiously. Give him a tip.
Goodbye.
Crowley's feathers brittle and he shakes his head. He then hops out the window and flies out of sight. You put the note away. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Makes sense that I didn't get a free... Sometimes I need to read. I wanted to do... No. Now that's a big set. No, that's a big set. Let's do the spooky zine and this one, and I can't make chocolate trufflets. Big set. Big set. Let's go, see Rowan. I was about to say Crowley again. You find Rowan standing quietly to the side, unmoving.
Good day.
Miles, it came. Apologies for sending Crowley, but I'm tired of my prism. It makes me anxious. Hence why I'm here, though I wasn't sure if you practice meditation. I mean, I don't really, but let's say I do. This place is suited to it. The ley lines, the incense, the acoustics, all combines to a peace of mind. Contribute, whatever. I was hoping it would grant me some freedom from my darker thoughts. No luck yet. It's been some time since Alice passed on, and I still can't seem to let her go. Everything reminds me of her, even places I've never been. I feel her everywhere. She'd want me to move on, but I just can't. Crowley gently preens Rowan's hair with her beak. Rowan sighs. Have you lost someone close to you, Miles? You seem so energetic. I mean, I have, I guess. Rowan smiles ever so slightly, a hint of self-mockery in their eyes. Of course, it's nothing unusual, and here I was in the depth of self-pity. It gives me strength to see how you bear your burden. You make it look easy, and I know it isn't. Fatal attraction. When an enemy dies to a gravity well, you automatically get 3 stacks of the boost. Ooh. Okay, and I'm gonna change it to this. And let's go. They gaze at these statues of saints and angels sought thoughtfully. I read that in modern courtship rituals people swipe right when they don't like someone. God damn it. It seems dangerous. You could sever an artery that way. I'm glad I haven't been rejected so forcefully. Wrong kind of swipe. Well, whichever kind of swipe. I'm glad to have avoided modern love attacks. Hermitude has its advantages, I guess. I come here to remind myself why solitude is healthy. Saint Drogo is the patron saint of the unattractive. I find her self-imposed seclusion comforting. Do you like plants? They like them okay. Thank you, Martha, as well. I made a show about love and magic before, but who knows if that compatibility would even be constructive. It's probably best that Crowley and I remain on our own, devoted to study. It'd be a good life, well spent. You're breaking up with me? Please, not you too.
No.
No, I know you're really busy and in demand. As much as I'd love to spend all my time kissing you, I can't, assume anything. They clear their throat, looking away, and Crowley chuckles. Oh my god, we can hold hands, how naughty. Just kiss me already, you idiot. They take a sharp breath, looking at you with a new shyness. Slowly they lean forward, closing their eyes. Crowley politely hops away. You share a soft kiss. Rowan's lips are velvety against yours and taste lightly of sage. When you come to, you realize you're in somewhere else, far from the church. Oh, sorry, I forgot I had invoked a resonance trigger earlier, and you felt so much like home. How embarrassing. Well, probably better than being kicked out by the priest anyhow. Perhaps I was too deep in my own mind. It's good to be reminded of my body too. I don't always like my body, but I feel more comfortable in it around you. In both my forms. I'll hope to use them both with you in the future. Thank you for today.
Farewell.
They give you a parting kiss, leaving a gentle warmth behind. You head home. We're making progress, I guess. I guess Prism is easier for chatting than Raven Notes, so... ... What kind of tea are you drinking today? Oops, forgot you don't like tea. What? But I do like tea! What kind of beverage are you drinking today? I'm gonna go with... coffee. I see. It seems this is not as fascinating a topic, perhaps, as if I thought. Our kiss must have disrupted my social skills. Don't take Crowley. Let's just fight monsters as if I didn't waste your time. Thank you. Sure thing, bro. Sure thing. First I wanna buy plastic. Wait, can I buy plastic in the shop, please? I really don't want to go to freaking Isaac. Okay, I can. But I don't have enough, but I can just buy more. Oh, that's 3. I thought there was 1. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I am good. I don't want to go to Isaac. Wait, why am I saying Isaac? I meant Eric. I hate my freaking brain. Yes, perfect. This is the one I wanted. Perfect. I feel so bad. I've been saying Isaac the entire time. I'm so sorry, my bro. I love you. I meant Eric. Da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. My freaking memory, I swear to God. Goldfish brain. I mean, this is not really a case of goldfish brain, more a case of...
Lust here must be like catnip for demons.
More like, I don't know, bad memory of names or something like that. I don't know how you say that in English. In German we're like, ich habe ein schlechtes Namensgedächtnis, and that's like a thing. Like a bad memory for names. But I don't know if there's like an English equivalent of that, so I'm gonna shut up. I mean, I shouldn't shut up, that's kind of the opposite of the point of this video. Come on. Die. Whoa. 2. Angel costume. Marks like cologne. Oh. Leveled up. How much did that do? 30. Okay. I was hoping a bit more, but sure thing. Bam, bam, bam. Did the gravity wells get smaller again? Oh yeah, right. Because I made them last longer, right? I remember. Because I changed the skills. Boy. Oh! God damn it, I wanted to roll. And I couldn't. I couldn't roll. 13 damage, goddamn. Rowan is freaking OP, man. Freaking OP. But I'm still gonna summon my friend. Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! I feel so stupid because these things are so easy to dodge, but I just don't because I'm impatient. I'm just impatient, so I don't dodge them. Which is counterintuitive. Or counterproductive, or both. Starry night. And you guessed it, see you guys later for the last date. And we are back again. Finally, I've done it. I've made contact with Alice. Or at least my deepest concept of her. Her ghost? Not exactly, sort of, but she was rather angry with me. I guess I can't blame her. I'd like to see you and explain our next phase. Want to take a walk with me? I'm up on the mountain. I'll be there. I'll be there. Okay. But first, let's just make everything I can. Oh god, I can be a furry. Yes. Now I wanted to make the silver ring. God damn it. Now that's a big set. Let's leave. What did we say? Park? No, mountain. Mountain. Mansion? Lover's Peak. Ooh.
Good day.
Oh, Rowan is looking out over Verona Beach in an unusual attire. It does look great. Good, because it's rather warm today to be wearing this many layers, I must say. I'm trying to reach beyond the veil. Symbols and metaphors are powerful. I thought maybe wearing our traditional family robes might help, and maybe it did. Either way, I found Alice in my heart, and she really lashed me. Called me a coward and a weakling. Oof. When it comes to how I treat you, she said she was disappointed in me. She expected better. That's harsh.
Yes.
But fair, she has a point.
I've been leaning on you, and on Crowley, too much. It's been unbalanced. I love you. You've shown me so much patience and generosity of spirit.
Aww. Yes. Deadly momentum can say out of 5 times. Deadly momentum lasts a bit longer. Yeah, let's go! 5 times!
And yet I've taken advantage of your kindness. I'm sorry for that, it's not right. I always call you in a crisis. To help me with grief, or with Crowley, or with everything. It's like I've treated you almost as a tool, a medicine, or a playmate. You deserve better.
Aww. It's alright. We can work on this.
You've helped me grow as a scythe, and as a person, sharpening me. I want to do the same for you.
Don't sharpen me. I've been struggling, don't you do? I love you too. Rowan's eyes widen. You can almost feel their heartbeat quicken, even from this distance.
What power your words have over me. Love magic indeed.
Indeed.
So from now on, I want to be equally giving. To meet you halfway.
Nice.
When I first met you, I thought you were the weak one. But you're stronger than I am. I want us to be together for a long time, so we have to be equals in all things. As partners.
I agree. I'm glad. I can already feel Alice approving. We're on the right track. But if I backslide, I hope you'll call on me. Habits can take time to break. I promise. Rowan releases an exhalation of relief. Thank you. Crowley mutters something softly into Rowan's ear. Rowan nods. Ah, yes, we each fashioned a small gift for you. Here's mine. They give you a small but heavy wooden box. You open it to find a quartz whetstone. I made it by hand when I envisioned my perfect companion some years ago. With a whetstone, you're a master wielder. You gain double love with all weapons, unlimited by love rank. Let's go! It isn't enchanted as such, but symbols have their own power, don't you think? And Crowley got you these. His friends will be quite jealous. They hand you a handful of small rounded beads of glass.
Pretty human.
Pretty human. So, what's new with you? Any interesting people you've met? Monsters you've destroyed? You walk down the mountain as the sun sets, filling them in on recent events and chatting. May I offer you a cup of drinking chocolate gifted to Alice by the Mayan nobility? It's a family treasure, but I'd like to share it with you and give you the full tour of the estate. You could spend the night if you wanted to. I like that sprite, that's so cute. I like that. Rowan leads you inside, and you spend a quiet evening together. At some point, Crowley retires to his cage. You notice their bed is encircled by a line of salt, but you forget as their lips and blade explore your body. Wait, the blade? Oh no! They trace runes on your skin, making your blood sing in an alien rhythm. The pleasure is crystalline. You find yourself becoming more forceful with them, and they melt under you, obedient to your whims. Eventually you drift into a deep sleep, and you seem to continue your love in an otherworldly dream.
Farewell.
In the morning, you share a few kisses and symbolic gestures, then head home. You have reached max love rank, yes! Let's go! Rowan, I know you must return to your home soon. Crowley seems to think you can fly, but I told him surely not. I mean, I'm kind of an airplane. Of course, technology has its uses. Not that it matters really. The important thing is that you will be far away. For a time anyway. Our paths are forever intertwined. Definitely. I hope it is our love that binds us more than wounds we take from that katana. Time will tell. Wait, do we already know the katana? I don't think so. Anyway, that is where the date section ends, and I think I'm gonna show the finale with Rowan too, because we haven't seen them in the cutscene. So yeah, see you guys again later. Well, not later for you, but for me. Haha. I'm glad we have this time together, but something's amiss here. Listen. He's advancing towards you slowly. Stay back. The stranger smiles widely and takes another step closer. Your skin crawls. He raises his arm blade and swings it in an arc, narrowly missing you. The energy signature is bizarre. I'd like to study it, but I don't think it's safe. We should flee. Quickly! Indeed. You split up and run into the night. It doesn't seem like he follows you, but you still lock your door behind you quickly when you arrive home. Creepy! If Eric is somehow connected to that person, then he might be a bigger problem than I thought. I should know better than to underestimate a foe. Let's work together. As you wish. Whoops. No, Mom, I don't want to talk to you. I'm sorry. Do something. I was attacked. It was a misunderstanding. Sure. Don't be so sensitive. Sure. And I'm back to the final boss again. And I just saw... Yeah. Talk to a priest. God damn it. Oh, you're another person. Yeah, so I'm gonna let this guy text me. Hello? Okay, good for you. Now let me beat the final boss. Never mind, he wrote another message. Oh well, he's gonna live with that.
There's a trap door here.
Trap door? Looks like a
Yeah,
trap.
but it's one we're setting. Come on, built all. You've got.
Oh. Skipping all this. Now what? Impatient? I guess if I were being used as a bait, I would be too. I got a bottom for some smithing. He says he doesn't lie very well and couldn't bear to weaken his own creation. Or he is too much of a coward. Personally, I think he'd need to understand himself better first. So his katana has a mental emotional link with Eric. Yeah. I'm in your thoughts. Okay. Hello, Katana. We're going to murder you. Creepy. I don't think that's his intended effect on people. Masamune, you would be able to move more quietly with a bloody grove. It's true, a grove that let the blood flow to step someone is a new technology. Just come over to the fort and I'll upgrade you. Oh, Lars. We haven't heard something. My weapon? It's like I told you. It was wrong, but I took pieces from other weapons when I gathered materials. It's a doctor weapons, yes. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. I wanna fight. Let's go. Fighting him in my freaking anime t-shirt. I love that I'm still getting the freaking test messages and oh god. This is not going well. This is going pretty bad actually. Ouch. And I'm dead. And oh, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. The phoenix cap, it saved me. Ouch, 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 ouch. He does so much damage. Like this should be half damage. And the problem is I'm way too slow. Okay, we got this, What is happening to him? Oh no. He has even more arms now. You see pieces of other weapons kind of repulsive. Whoa. Rowan, no! Ah! God damn it, I want to gravity well him, but like... I'm too slow. Okay. I got this. Ouch. I got this, or do I? Actually, this phase is easier. Alright, I know this phase. Eric! I hate that I have to be nice to you.
He's inherited my worst. I hate everything about myself too. How I look, how I talk, how I act.
There's time left.
You think so? I want to believe there's a way. Somehow.
Okay. God damn it, I don't have any zines anymore. Ouch. I mean, all I have to do is like... All I have to do is like stop him from healing, but I'm doing a very bad job with that right now. And sadly the gravity wells don't kill the thingies. Come on, Eric. Be useful for a change. You can do this. I hate this. Come on. The only bad thing about those phases is that they can't really do anything to hurt them. You just have to kill the thingies. And that doesn't feel nice. I don't want to kill the thingies, I want to kill Masamune. Come on, Eric. Do your job. Freaking kill him. Hello. Okay. Oh! Did it! Let's go! Fortnite in your plushie.
You did it!
I did indeed.
I mean,
Don't you dare try to make a better one.
chill. But it's clear to me now what I should do. What I must do. I'll
Apologize?
say it again if you want. As many times as you want. I'm sorry. I really am.
I maybe need a few more times.
I regret so many of my choices. My relationship with weapons has been unhealthy.
I'm so mean.
Where yours were all based on...
Heavy.
I need
Heavy
to talk to a
indeed.
If you ever hurt us again, I will destroy you.
Yes. Eric nods, self-loathing cold in his face. He escorted Eric out of the forge, up the stairs, and to the street. Oh, Rowan.
Bye, dude.
Eric gives a final bow and leaves. I stuck her. Aziz. Okay,
See
okay.
ya.
We did it. We closed the loop and rendered our judgment on that creature.
Yes.
Nothing more.
Perhaps it's fitting that you'd leave so soon after your great victory. And yet,
Come with me.
I'd adore visiting you. But my home is here.
Oh,
Perhaps when I've cleaned up the estate, you could live here with me.
that would be nice.
The house certainly has enough room for you to have your own private space. I'll consult the charts to find a favorable time for such a change, if it interests you.
Yes. You're folded into Rowan's embrace, and you feel Crowley's feathery touch as well. You're not sure if it's a delusion, but as you kiss, you sense your heartbeats synchronize.
Let's prepare for a ritual tomorrow.
My forever son. Let's prepare for a ritual tomorrow, Rowan touches their fingers to their lips and slips into the night. You head home and collapse into bed. In the morning, the sun rises like any other day, but this is your last day in Verona Beach. You don't have much to pack, some clothes and a few keepsakes. It only takes a few minutes. It's all over. The thought of getting on an airplane makes you conflicted. You take a deep breath, feeling this moment take root inside you. Soon after you finish packing, you familiar knocking
Hey,
on the door.
cuz, I have a full day planned before your flight. Give me your luggage. Let's go. Just don't worry about it, okay? Come on. Everyone's waiting. Put on this blindfold.
But then I can't see anything. You only just the door. Why am I reading this?
Ta-da! Everyone's here, and we're ready to party in your honor.
Yes.
Whoa!
Nice. They'd be like reading. Wait, where was the kitty? The kitty. No. Wait, and Sawyer was missing too, probably because I never started the rank. God damn it. I have a sense that said you realize flight's going to leave soon. It's time to go. Jesse calls you a taxi and silence fell.
I wish we could have spent more time together. But I'm glad I met you. Farewell.
Farewell.
Keep on working on those dance moves. See you around.
Nice meeting you. Let me know if you're ever back in town. We'll get a drink.
I guess this is it. Take care of yourself.
Oh, there's Pocket.
I'll let you know when the manor's ready for you to move in. If you'd still like to, someday.
Yes.
Ad mele ora.
Rowan whispers an arcane word in your ear, and you feel your blood rush with desire. Rowan smiles, though they didn't touch you. You feel as though you'd kissed deep in your bones. I do like this sprite, it's kinda cute.
You've been a great comfort to me in my time of need. Blessed be.
Pretty human.
Hey, okay, come back anytime you want. I'll be back soon. Oh, I know,
Thanks
Jesse.
for all the memories, cuz. Give your mom a hug for me.
We'll do that. And that's it. Yep. And yes, I'm gonna do the rhythm again. What about it? Now that was something. I know I feel better about leaving the game. Like, it was fun. I enjoyed my time. It's a bit short, maybe. No! I messed up the combo. God damn it. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice indeed. And I still need that freaking soundtrack. Did I miss song 1, Prosy D, whatever? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's Sunder, but I never got a good look at the what character it said, if it even says the characters, but I think I missed him again. God damn it. I'm always too quick. Wait, but this is a new record. Nice. New high score. And yeah. With that, I'm gonna leave you guys off. And this game. Like I said, it's been fun, and we'll see you at my other streams and whatnot. Bye bye. The Phoenix cap, let's go. Jesse gives you. Wait, I thought that was. I thought the cap was named after the player, but it's actually just called the Phoenix cap. Wait, I can be Miles Wright wearing a Phoenix cap? No, that is romantic.